Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So you can see that market is moving significantly faster than even we thought. That's probably we suggested that maybe 104.75. Well, it's a great target, but probably market needs few days to complete it. So you can see what has happened. Actually, in some acceleration, markets start increasing the scale of the trading process. So currently, if you'll take a look, for example, on the fall time frame chart, you will not see any available trading setups. Usually, previously within the week, we've got, well, 3-4 trading setups on the 4 time frame chart. But now, since action become direct and really fast, we have to change the time frame and now start watching on the daily and even maybe on the higher time frames to make the decision and to consider some trades. So on the daily chart, since market has completed the XOP and stands at oversold, currently it's not a good idea to consider taking the new short positions. So here is some background for a pullback exist. And on the weekly chart, I will show you today the weekly chart. You can see what's going on. So market is coming to next support area, which is on 104.30. So in fact, somewhere between the current level 105 and 104.30, we have relatively free space. So if we wouldn't have the oversold on the daily, it's probably easily might be considering taking the short position of the downward continuation. Besides, as I said about increasing the scale, you could see that here on the weekly chart we have great thrust down. It seems small just because on a comparison with this action, but if you increase the scale, you will see that in general this is nice thrust and it's absolutely suitable for Jet Napoli patterns. And once the pullback, if it will start, it might be some bread and butters on something, but on the weekly scale, which might be very interesting. So that's what we have on the higher time frames. In general, this performance that you could see right there, it's not surprising, because if you'll take a look at the 10-year yield, it already stands 4.6. So with this pace of the action, it's, well, somewhere in November we easily could see, or even in October we easily could see the 5 level. In November it might be the 6. Who knows, especially if we will get another rate change from the Fed. So and additional, now we're starting additional turmoil around the government shutdown. So who knows what will happen. But this performance definitely making pressure on the market. You could see what's going on in the gold market. Actually, that we were anticipated this performance. Instead, that first gold will drop before they're turning to the major rally. And now this we are coming in an active stage of this process. And the same actually we have on euro currency. So it's totally confirmed by our fundamental view that we talked about, that euro currency currently has no chances against the United States dollar by all reasons, actually. Fundamentals, economical processes, rate parity, or disparity is better to say, and so on. So that's what about longer term. On the lower time frame, on the 4 time frame chart, I see nothing. So as I said here, actually I do not see any pattern, something, just market has broken the channel to the downside. But on the hourly chart, here's something. So first of all, market is forming kind of the, you can see, double repo pattern. This might trigger some pullback. And in general, this double repo seems logical because we have the XOP 104.75, we have the daily oversold. And from that standpoint, close to the weekend, especially maybe some start booking some profit on the short positions, this market could show some bounce. So minimum target of this pattern, if of course it will work, might be around 105.60. So it's approximately the middle of the thrusting action. It's will be the pullback somewhere in this area. But in general, you could see this is some kind of the cluster of the two levels, 105.60, 106, or 105.90. So somewhere, and still resistance. So probably that might be treated as this cluster of the resistance levels might be treated as an invalidation point for the short-term bearish context. So it means two things. First of all, if you would like to go short, you should try to take a position as close to this area as possible. Second, that's an area where you could hide your stops above this level. Because as I already explained in previous examples, that if market will break it, it just will open road for a deeper, or better to say higher retracement. It will not break the overall downside tendency on the daily chart, but it just will mean that short-term bearish context has been broken and you need to switch to a larger scale of the chart. So that being said, currently we are not considering taking new longs. If you're only on the scalp trader, you could try on a 15-minute chart, for example, using this double repo, using the oversold maybe. But this is we treat as a bit risky in the current environment, and we do not consider taking the long positions. For the short entry, since market is oversold, we suggest it's not a bad idea, and we prefer to wait when the market will show some pullback here.